Heck. Of course it no. Does what I want it to do. My. I'm trying to work, cause I should probably try to get this done as much as possible. Well, they gotta wait, cause I gotta wait till you finish it. Do. Everywhere. Let's go gambling. Okay. There's a fox in the audience. There we go. I think everything is working the way it's supposed to. This? No, I want to hear everything. Yeah, okay. Oh my. Alright, I want this up this way. And then we're gonna go down here. Probably don't need to hear myself on, but yeah. We're gonna start lining some more, because I should probably get this done as much as possible. And this is, weirdly enough, the most I work on it. Let me turn this up. Mm-hmm. Oh, nobody's picking. Okay, Discord's not picking y'all up. Of course.
It is in Discord.
There we go. Now everything's working. Now everything is working.
It's all working. Hi.
I know you are, but what am I?
I'm broken is what I am.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I'm broken. I'm always broken. And nothing ever wants to work. I blame Roker.
Yes, my luck.
Yes, my luck. It's all Roker's fault. Everything's Roker's fault. I'm just gonna preemptively blame Roker for everything.
Roker, can you confirm?
Come on. I've got other things to do. It's not like I'm behind everything.
You can't torment all of you.
But I will take credit for it, of course.
Oh, I'm the scapegoat, huh?
Yes. Blame the magical man.
That's all you
I don't
need to
trust
do.
Jeff anywhere as magic man.
Now, excuse me while I crack a cold one.
What flavor?
Orange.
You fucking won the basic
Hate the color,
bitch.
love the flavor.
Why gotta be hating orange? It's just out here trying to be the brightest and the bestest aside. It's trying to be passionate like red. And bright and hopeful like yellow. And you gotta be this way.
And it doesn't succeed at either.
You know what? This sound is this a canon event? Is this a, is this a canon?
Roker just hates the color orange.
It's the color orange.
I'm laughing even more because then there's Anna who's got orange on.
Oh, but Anna, don't worry. You look, not bad with the orange. Could certainly be worse.
Could it? Is that like somewhat of a compliment coming from you, Roker? That's new.
It's less of an insult.
Well, that's something.
This guy. You know, Roker, I would say I missed you, but that would have been a lie. It's actually been kind of peaceful with you gone lately.
Oh, come now. Who needs all that peace? You can get that anywhere.
God fucking damn.
Everyone knows that boredom leads to mistakes. Doing things just for the fun of it. May as well add a little chaos intentionally and have some control of it. And I'm happy to help with control.
This is my boys don't like you.
No boy.
Oh, the pain. Poor me. Whatever will I do without a bunch of children liking me? Oh.
Well, as long as you don't like the children.
I never did get invited to the parties.
We are full-grown animatronics, thank you.
Oh, my apologies. You're all just so young compared to me. I forget what a full-grown adult's animatronics age is, whatever that may be.
I'm mentally like 23.
In the prime.
I probably desperately need to fix Clipsy's voice too, but I don't have she to play with that right now.
Do you have a voice mod template for Clipsy specifically?
I think I just copied over like a sun and moon one and just raised the pitch slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I see you in the audience. Aren't you supposed to be going to Universal driving? Just listening in, huh?
You know something I thought about the other day? I was thinking, why the hell did they set up the alphabet like that? Like, I kind of hate whoever set up the alphabet. Why did they not put all the vowels together? Just right at the beginning? Like, if you're just choosing what to do, you're making the whole thing up. Why are you putting them all over the place?
I'm curious if we need to consult the Greeks and see if they're the ones at fault for this.
I don't know if the English language comes from the Greeks or the Arabics.
It comes from the
Those-
both.
Of course, yeah, of course. But the other thing, though, the letter M and the letter N, right? M is clearly the evolved Pokemon form, right? N has 1 hump on it, M has 2 humps on it. So why is M
Evolved
first?
Pokemon.
Yeah! N is the Nidoran. M is obviously like a Nidoking,
Maybe
right? Clearly.
Maybe it's like how in Hoenn when they brought the evolved forms first and then introduced the baby forms.
So it's like whoever was setting up the alphabet, they were just there with like a bunch of art snobs, and they're like, no, it subverts your expectations.
Maybe, you know.
Oh, wait. Be right back. One moment.
Bent paper is hard.
Huh?
I said bent paper is hard.
Yes? Question mark?
Drawing it.
What I miss?
Bent paper
Bent
is hard.
paper is hard.
It is hard.
Koi is also working on projects. I am
I
assuming.
have one that I was about to work on, but I don't have a pencil. And
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. I have a little web comic I want to put together, and so I wanted to do this little storyboarding. And would need a pencil for that, because I'm doing it while I'm at work.
Yeah, that would be importante.
Muy importante. Damn, I kind of wish I spoke enough Spanish to do a Spanish roker.
Oh god.
Hola, me llamo Roker.
We have the resident Spanish speaker in the audience, so she can judge you harshly.
I feel like Roker would be the type that when he says his name, because he knows the rule about rolling the R's if they're at the beginning, he milks it for as long as he can
fucking
pull.
showboat. He's an absolute showboat.
Drum roll, please, from me.
Hola, me llamo Roca.
So you're gonna fly off with that one.
I also feel like he would just magically inspire a Spanish guitar to accentuate him when he introduces
Oh god,
himself.
yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Exactly.
How many people would freaking simp over that?
Also, his facial hair looks basically the same, yet somehow it just looks a little better.
That's what? Compared to what?
No, it's just exactly the same.
Oh.
But because he's Spanish, somehow
Oh, I get it. Well,
just
he
looks
does
slightly
take,
better.
other than the fucking baggy clothes, 'cause he's like, I want to be comfortable, goddammit. He does take pride in his appearance.
He does, yeah. I wonder if he would like red salsa or green salsa.
The spicier the better.
Chaotic both? Brown salsa. I mix them together.
Mmm.
He's like
I do like
a
me a brown
million
salt.
Scoville units. Baby stuff.
Ah, my toes are barely curling.
I'm not
This
even
isn't gonna
breaking
do.
a sweat.
I was with some friends at a wing place. I think it was like a Korean wing place, and so they had like super spicy, like dangerous spicy, right? A friend of mine really loves spicy stuff, and I'm like, "Ah, I can handle spicy stuff, like mentally, physically, it's pretty rough, right? But I went ahead and took a bite of it, and I looked at another friend, and he just started laughing. He's like, "You're," within seconds, right? He's like, "You're actually red." Like your whole face just turned red, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, oh this is horrible." It's really strong.
And the voice actor doesn't
Oh,
fit
this
the
is a-
character.
Wow, this was a terrible decision. Let's do it again.
I did finish the chicken wing. I wasn't gonna not finish it.
Well, yeah, you gotta finish it. You gotta finish what you started. You're not pansy.
I just had to sweat it out for like 40 minutes, and then it finally the sweating slowed down.
I'm of the opinion that if it's gonna be that spicy, it needs to taste good. I had the mango. I love mango, and I had the mango habanero wings at B-Dubs, and I was so sad because like they were pretty hot, but they just didn't taste that good. And it's like the reason I went and out of my way to not order Asian Zing was because I thought these would taste good, and they don't even do that.
Yeah.
Because then it's just pain with no gain. I want to enjoy the flavor. Like, I love Tapatio, but... Tapatio. Thank you, nephew. I love Tapatio. It's pretty spicy, but it tastes really good. So I deal with the pain. I deal with it because it's worth it. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not touching it. There's no point to you.
Yeah, I was a dumbass in school. Because, I was the one, well, me and my boyfriend at the time, we decided, oh, how fun would it be? Do a little challenge. And I think we did, like, guess that Pokemon challenge or something, because, you know, we were in high school, we were nerds. And what we did is we took these ghost pepper chips, and we dipped them in wasabi. And that was all we ate all day. Maybe some chocolate milk. But that was it, and we both felt so sick. We were so sick by the end of the day.
Makes sense to me.
That's it sounds like your stomach. I just picture it being like I don't know, in some kind of like there's like a janitor working in your gut, right? Just like, you know, mopping the floor.
It's like,
you're just like, wait.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, he's just like, hold on a second. What's that? Oh my god! He just starts running for his life. He's like, batten down the hatches.
Osmosis Jones was a good movie. Too bad
It really
they
was.
ruined the cartoon.
Yeah. Movie was such an insane, and what an insane concept
I know.
for a movie.
And then you got Bill
I love
Murray.
Yeah,
Bill Murray.
it's like, let's get Bill Murray for this.
Bill Murray would be great for this.
Yeah. They're like, we just need a Hollywood actor to kind of help out with that. It's just funny that Bill Murray's the choice. I feel like he was a great choice for it, but I just like Bill Murray, so I might be biased.
I love Bill Murray. But I think, like,
Bill
back then,
Murray.
he was still relatively new.
What
Like, I
was
think that was when he was still doing, like, SNL stuff.
Let me go look.
I think by that point he started getting into like a pretty good headliner role. I think like new would be like more like 70s and 80s because he was still doing some acting then. I think by 90s
Yeah.
and double O's he was pretty well established.
Well, I think, like, Ghostbusters definitely... I think Saturday
Oh,
Night Live
yeah.
and Ghostbusters definitely kind of, like, shot him off.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, wait a minute. Okay, he was 50 years old when Osmosis Jones was a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, he
was
does
gonna say,
not
'cause-
look 50.
Because I know him, like I know him from a lot of stuff, like Caddyshack and I obviously the Ghostbusters and stuff. But the one that always hits me the most, the one that I stick to the most, I don't know. It's probably because it's like it was his movie. Like there were a lot of great actors in it, but it was his movie, and that's Groundhog Day.
I was gonna say Groundhog Day has to be it.
That is the one.
That's the sort of movie that only Bill Murray could pull off. Exactly.
Literally. And Groundhog Day was such a good movie.
Yeah, that's also one of those movies that's just like, what a hilarious concept. This guy's just stuck in purgatory hell on Groundhog Day. Also, Autumn being like, some people would.
Okay.
Some people might.
I was gonna say, I swore he was in Stripes too, because I was like, I'm not gonna say it without knowing. It's been so long since I've seen Stripes. I was like, hold up, I'm pretty sure he's in Stripes.
Oh my god, I know and I don't know, or I don't realize just how much Bill Murray filled my childhood.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's prolific.
Because I remember seeing him in, like, Space Jam, the original Space Jam, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
The good one. I don't much
The
like the
Space
second one.
Jam.
I don't like the newer one they did.
I totally forgot there was a newer one, honestly.
Oh wow, Alfie, what a hot take. I hope nobody comes after you for a take that hot.
Somebody probably will.
Wow, you don't like a remake of an original? Gee whiz!
I don't like a lot of remakes.
Zoe Mama. What?
Also, I was gonna say, I think the reason why you're surprised, like, oh, Bill Murray was that old in what you call it, is because he's looked kind of old since he's been like 30.
He has. Yeah, that's why I had to look back, because I was like, he.
I just saw young Bill Murray. I've never seen young Bill Murray.
He's
That's
so
crazy.
baby looking, like, way back in the day. But then his, like, aging froze for a while.
Yeah, he just hit a certain point, and then his character model just stopped updating.
Yeah, it stopped updating for like 40 years, and then it started to actually. He started to actually look like an old man.
Yeah. You know who really doesn't look like they age today? Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Is it because he put on weight? Because I swear, that's one of those things where, like, that is like the one. That's the one move, the chess move you can do to still look youthful, but being older, is actually gaining weight. Because any wrinkles don't stand a chance, because there's actually something there to hold you up.
Oh.
No.
Interesting concept.
I just don't think he's really changed much since his Saturday Night Live days, because with that one movie you showed me, he looked young, but he still looked like himself.
Oh my gosh. Wedding Singer, he's a baby. But he's not even like super young in that, but he got baby face.
He's like, what, 20 something?
Yeah, let me check to see how old he was. Wedding Singer. He was 31. I knew it. I knew that he was deceptively. He looked so young in that movie.
He looks so baby.
And it might also be the hair in that movie.
Damn, 31 in Wedding Singer?
Because I will say that the hair really does make him look baby.
Yeah. Damn.
Mark always makes me laugh when he shaves because he looks so babyface.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, like, some people age, unfortunately, and some people just don't age. And like, my mom has the genes where she just, I don't know, she stopped at like maybe 30. And when she was at 30, she looked 20s. Although my dad doesn't look that old either. Maybe it's just because I live with them. But people think that my mom and my brother are siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Because of how young my mom looks. And it's like, my brother doesn't even look that old. It's literally the beard. The beard is the reason my brother actually looks his age.
Beard makes a big difference.
It really does. If he shaved, he'd probably look like he was still in high school. Someone
once called beards the equivalent to a push-up bra for men, and I've never stopped believing that's just so
I was gonna say, it pushes up your maturity age.
It'll hide your crappy jawline. Like, if you have a bad jawline, you can just make a beard that looks like a good jawline, and you're set.
Mm-hmm. As long as you're taking care of it.
Mm-hmm. I, like, last year, I had met up with a friend from high school at her house, and she still lives with her mom. And her mom was like, "Oh my god, Lilo, do you age? You don't look any different." I was like, "Thank you. Thank you very much."
People say I look young for my age, and I'm just like, well, I wonder how long that's gonna last. I'm already getting gray hairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed my hair starting to thin, and it's very annoying.
We don't talk about these things.
Please, no.
It's not happening.
This is not a safe place.
It's a safe place. It's just not a safe place for beating yourself up and making yourself feel self-conscious.
Mm-hmm. And we don't want to be aware of the endless, ceaseless march of time, please. Thank you.
If it could please just put a... I'll take a ring check on that, and I'll talk to you later, and then you just ghost the possibilities of the future.
Sorry, I'm busy now and probably tomorrow and the eternity after that, I think.
But I'll see if I can pencil you in later. You just never did.
It'll happen. It'll happen. We'll get to it. We'll have brunch. Bye, people. We'll talk to your people.
I don't know why that broke me. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe it's because yesterday was kind of sucky. Maybe it's because this whole month has been kind of sucky. I don't know.
All of that does help.
See, I know this has... I know that what you just said has to be on a personal basis, because I'm still reeling from getting Deltarune news and Kingdom Hearts news at the hours apart! Hours apart!
That has literally been like the highlight of my month, I'm not gonna lie.
Hours of freaking apart. And the thing is, I knew about Deltarune when I woke up. And before I even saw the trailer or anything, that's the one reason I have Twitter, is so when Toby does post, because like I'm too lazy to do Blue Sky, I'm too lazy to do all that. I already had a Twitter, and I never used that either when I did make it. I just had it. But I follow him and Temmie, and that's it. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, yay! And then I'm gonna watch the trailer. And then later on in the day, my mom was like, I know you're like online a lot more than I am, but I'm also chronically online, and I was just wondering if you saw the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was like, what?
What?
Wait, what? And so I went and I looked, and I was busy screaming over how beautiful Luxord looks.
So
and Sigurd, because Sigurd looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I was expecting, but also not what I was expecting.
It really makes me want to replay all the games. I have to sit down and replay all the games.
Here's the thing. If you don't know who Sigurd is, that makes sense, because if you didn't play Dark Road,
No.
if you didn't play the apps, you wouldn't know.
Nope, I didn't touch any of the apps.
I followed all the people who did play him.
I probably need to look into those. Quite
I
honestly.
was gonna say, just watch analysis and retrospectives, and there are even people actually did full voice acted movies essentially, which that's another way to do it. So if you have the time to watch it completely played out, that's the way to go. Is to watch the fully VA'd movies people have on YouTube.
I do still need to like sit down and play everything though, because I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts 2. And I haven't played Birth by Sleep in forever. I don't think I ever actually finished Drop Distance.
But it has finished you.
I don't know. We're doing good actually this fucking coming year, because
Oh yeah.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts, Deltarune, fucking Spyro is back. Hello, I'm happy about
Right?
that.
Well, and then there's the Rayman thing.
The Rayman game, which actually looks really pretty, and Billy West and David Gassman are back.
I did not hear about the Rayman thing.
Yeah, they remade the Rayman Legends games. But it's
Oh
like
shit,
3D,
really?
and it's fully voice acted, and the original voice actors for Rayman and Murphy are back. I'm so happy to hear Billy West as Murphy again. I'm so happy.
That's awesome.
I'm not a Futurama fan, but I do love Billy West.
Make a chopper out of your hair. Who comes up with these things?
How's it hanging, corn dog? No, wiener dog, that's what he says.
Yeah, wiener dog. Oh, look at the little teensies. Oh, if only we had.
I'm a little sad John's not back for Glowbox, but you know, the dude's probably doing stuff, so.
I would hope.
Resisting joke. Resisting joke.
The pain.
Do I need to beat you? Do I need to throw you into the lake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please throw me into the lake. Oh,
Into the
how
lake.
it would help.
I wish you saw the slow head turn I gave to my mic when you were resisting help.
Sorry, it's just I heard he's busy doing stuff, and then my brain went, I'm stuffed.
Hi, I'm
stuffed.
Stuff.
Get out of here.
I think my response would have been more, what are you doing with Sid?
What am I doing with shit? Last one of the season. Could your hairline please? Thank you. That's not.
The things artists say.
Could your hairline please?
Maybe I should do a video.
Just a compilation of, like, things that artists scream at their screens.
Yeah.
Me who yells at my character, could you cooperate? It'd be really great if you could cooperate. This eye is off and I'm trying to fix it. You're not letting me fix it. So if you could, like, put in the things, we'd both be happy.
I mostly just call my drawings stupid little shits, like, for the most part. Like, stupid little... And you start growling at them. Like, you behave! Do what I tell you to!
Koi can attest every time I'm drawing Sunny. Sunny likes to really fight with me when I'm drawing him for some reason or another. I don't know why. But I'll be here like Sonny, please. I don't need the sass right now. Let me draw your way.
I probably sound like a disappointed mother, like, baby, could you please, please, no.
No, I don't wanna. It's just too early.
Can I tell you, my main problem is always okay. I love IBIS paint. It's the one that I'm yelling at the most.
Me with Procreate too.
But so one of the things that haunts me the most is when I am I have to undo something. But I undo too much. And then I accidentally mark my canvas, so I can't go back to the drawing that I wanted to keep. I hate that so much.
In the world.
I hate it so much.
It is
the most. You know what's the worst of all? And it's because I'm on my phone, and that's the reason why it's an issue. When I get pop-ups from YouTube, or a text, or a message from Discord, if I am hitting the backspace button, like the undo button or the redo button, or if I am trying to do copy paste or cut, or if I'm trying to use this like alter my brushes or use a ruler, if I do it at the same time that one of those pop-ups comes down, it comes down from the top of my screen, and those options are at the top of my screen, and it'll pull me out of my program, and half the time it crashes my canvas. Now, IBIS is very nice that it remembers everything that you do, which should be creepy, but I really appreciate it. Because when it crashes, it can recuperate everything. All the layers, the image, all of it. It remembers all of it. It just has to replay it because it crashed. And that's fine. But that's also why I don't make a canvas go over an hour, because I don't want to have to wait for an hour to be able to use my canvas again. I usually stop at I've pushed it past 50 minutes of record time, but usually I stop at 30. Because it's annoying, but I want to push my canvas as much as I can so I can use less canvases.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. It's the freaking pop-ups that come down from the top of my screen right when I'm doing something, and then it pulls me out of IBIS, and then it takes forever to load back in, or it crashes.
Yeah.
Why? And it's bad when it crashes, because then whatever I was trying to do, especially if I'm trying to undo something, I can't undo it anymore because I had to restart the whole thing. So the joys of being a digital artist on a phone.
Yeah, you're on a phone, you're not on a tablet? Oh.
Yes.
No,
I'm on
a mad lad.
I'm on a phone and I use my finger. I don't use a stylus or a tablet.
Yeah, any of the art that is Koi's that you've seen on the channel, she's drawn with her finger.
That's insane! That's crazy.
I'm a finger painter.
I'm a finger painting.
Finger painting, yay! I've been trying to transition to my tablet. I got a tablet because I tried to do animations on here and it's decent, but it really struggles, and then my phone wants to blow up because of how much it's overheating, and I don't like that. I don't want that to happen. And so I'm still so accustomed to my phone that it's really difficult to draw normally on a tablet just yet. Plus, I'm so gung-ho on the project I'm on, I don't want to shift in the middle of it.
I feel
and then have to have a learning curve while I'm trying to finish. But I do have it for animations. So I've got that, and then maybe I can transition to a tablet after all is said and done. But right now I'm so accustomed to my phone because it's so close to me, and I hold it in the palm of my hand, and I can do whatever I need with it.
He's just a little baby.
Just a little baby.
The baby.
Baby.
I will say to our viewers, if you guys want to ask us questions, ask for voice requests, talk to us, give us things to talk about, feel free to. It keeps us talking, it keeps our stream a little active while we're doing this.
And I do love to yap.
Yeah, Lilo likes to yap. Lilo can't keep quiet, so give him reasons.
Yeah.
I have to go out of my way to contain the yappage that I have sometimes. Like, dear God, the last video that I did, I cut out so much stuff and it's still like 40 minutes. And it's still with me not talking at my normal cadence. Like, I'm specifically talking fast because I have so much to say and I can't talk slow because it'll just take me so long. It would have added like an extra 5-10 minutes to the whole runtime. And I was like, but no, my favorite jokes. I wanted to say my favorite joke.
That is literally my issue with editing too, because it'd be like, oh, that was kind of funny, but is it necessary? I want to keep it, but it's also probably not necessary.
Yeah. Like, is that worth a whole 2 minutes of someone's time while watching a video? Maybe not.
Being a content creator is hard.
That's why I don't even try. I just don't.
You can't fail if you don't
If
try.
you don't try. Words to live by.
He
Look,
says,
kid,
even
it's
though we
just
have told
easier
her-
if you give up on all your dreams.
We've told Koi multiple times she could run a podcast and probably be really successful.
That's one of the things that like inspires me actually more so to make content is like seeing people who are successful and yet they barely do a damn thing. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that they just keep doing the dumb thing and they just find people who are into the dumb thing. Like, even if it's just like react content where they're barely contributing anything to it, like they're still doing a thing consistently. So it's like, if I could just be consistent, whatever I do is probably good enough. Yeah, like that's really all I need to do. And hopefully it's good and I like it, right? And more so the thing that helps out with is really just that like self-doubt where it's like, oh, is it good enough? And it's like, no, you know what?
Who cares?
There's a certain point where you just got to do a thing. Yeah.
You just gotta do it
Yeah,
because you want to do it.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where it's like, is this good enough? I mean, it wouldn't exist had I not even tried. So there,
Exactly.
we got points there already. It wouldn't exist if I didn't make it exist. Now, is it up to my par? Well, my standards of my vision are far too high, and I never reach them. But these are far higher than they would be had I not made it at all.
Yeah, you just need to find the what do you call it? You need to find the reward, right? I actually just watched a video yesterday where a person was talking about how like our brain basically factors like reward versus pain times like success rate, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, of course I want to create this big project that I'm working on, but the reward for that, because you're setting your sights on like the very end, like full on realized career, right? The reward for that is not going to happen for years. So of course it's super hard to do that. But if instead it's something smaller, like I just want to get this video done, that's something that's way more achievable, and you can do that. And like same thing for every like comic page is like, look, that's one comic page done. That was my goal and I succeeded. Just having that little shift of what you're aiming for can give you like repeated dopamine. as long as you maintain your goals well enough for it. And I kind of like that mindset.
I think I'm sitting in a weird space right now because, like, I know what my end goal is, but I've shifted it to where it's like, if this isn't successful the way I want it to be, as long as each bit of it has its own success, that ultimately is my goal, is that people enjoy the ride at the very least. Because I'm doing, sure, and I was actually talking to my dad about this not long ago when we were walking together, but like, there are plenty of people, and if it works for you, it works for you. Go by the philosophy of, well, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And I'm doing this for me. It's like, well, I am doing this because I want to do it, but it's not for me. I live to entertain. I like to entertain people. I am the person who likes to make the jokes at the party and make people feel more comfortable, and to make the non-outgoing people not feel like, you know, it's problematic if they have a good time. And I don't know, I just, with what I'm making, if it all goes terribly awry in the end and I don't get to have what I want to have, well, we'll get there when we get there. But in the meantime, I just want people to enjoy a thing. And that in turn won't, because then it doesn't feel like I'm just doing this to do it. Because I could be doing a lot more productive and better things. Because my joy is one thing, but I'm one person. I want more people to benefit from it than just me. And they seem to, so yay!
Exactly.
Meanwhile, here I am, like, I just want to tell my stories. I'm glad if people like it, but I want to get my stories out there for people to find, and if they like it, great, and if not, well, I completed my goal.
You just gotta center your focus on what actually like resonates with you most, not what you think should resonate with you most.
And from what I can tell, I'm actually kind of surprised about it, because I didn't think Anna would be a comfort character for a lot of other people. She's a comfort character for me, but I know her.
I know that.
It's become a comfort character for a lot of other people, and I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah, that's super cool.
She's a good mama.
She's a fluffy, lovey mama.
Who's mowing their lawn?
How dare you mow your
How
lawn
dare you
Saturday?
make sure that the grass is nice and trimmed neatly? How dare you have a relaxing time on your riding mower while you're getting vitamin D from the sun?
Why are you assuming it's a riding mower? What if it's a push mower?
Because I can hear that it's a riding mower, obviously. It's going far too fast. They might be running, you're right. Running with a push mower.
I like that you turned into Rule's card.
You're right.
The automatic feeder began.
There it is. Excited kitties.
I'm so on the fence with Spantong's freaking outfit, because I like him having a turtleneck sweater. But I also he's got this greaser look to him where I'm just kind of like, I feel like he would be the guy who's wearing a white t-shirt under a blazer.
You know what I'm surprised you haven't drawn yet?
What?
You haven't drawn Swampton as the fucking one guy from, Greece.
Fucking Danny Zuko?
Yeah. She's
I can
good
see
up.
it.
I'm not, but only because I didn't grow up with Grease the way I did. Look, I didn't. My dad hated Grease, so we never watched it.
My mom sat me down just like, you're watching this.
The movie theater in my hometown does a thing like basically once a month, but when it gets towards the holidays, they do it like once a week. But they'll have like a special showing of like classic movies, and one of them that they always do every year is Grease. And so the first time I ever watched it was in that movie theater with my at the time girlfriend. And I mean, I gotta say, as someone who's never experienced Grease outside of like, you know, the cursory meme or someone like just referring to it in conversation, it's a fun time. It's a very, very fun time. I highly recommend it.
I have seen it. It just took me a long time to do it because my dad didn't really like it that much, and my mom was indifferent.
Indifferent.
So I had to watch it on my own, and I was like, eh. I see the appeal here.
My mother liked it. I think that one and what's the other one? Footloose. She really enjoyed Footloose.
Footloose. Yeah.
I will tell you when I do look at the greaser style for Spamton though, I see there are two people I see. I see Fonzie, which is an obvious one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see Fonzie. And I think he tries to emulate Fonzie. So cool. So cool. So cool.
Wow, so cool.
And the other one is, what's his name? The guy from the Take On Me video.
Oh.
I had the biggest crush when I was a little girl on the guy.
When I was a little goyle. Just a young, tiny thing.
When I was a little girl. Are you looking him up?
Yeah, Morton Harkett, the frontman for Aha.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So is he like the lead singer? I know. I thought he was a guy in the actual band.
Take On Me was one of those songs that I liked when I was younger, and I can't imagine how horrible it was to hear me sing along with it.
PewDiePie levels?
Maybe. I mean, I would never belt it super hard, so I don't know. No, I mean, I did try belting it. I'd say probably pretty close. Hold on, let me refresh my memory. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, yeah, literally. Okay, yeah, that explains it. The way I draw Spampton's shirt is definitely the Take On Me. It's because that's a white shirt. I remembered it. It's a white t-shirt under a presumably black leather jacket. Are you listening to the PewDiePie?
I just heard the first taking away that he says. Okay, no. No, PewDiePie, I think, takes a little bit of the trash singing crown from me on this.
See, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's not PewDiePie. PewDiePie never gonna live it down. That's why he moved to Japan. He wanted everyone to forget.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, whenever I may feel self-conscious about my singing.
Yeah, just go back to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
He's inspirational when it comes to music and singing.
I can't think of Take On Me anymore without thinking back to Markiplier's Try Not to Laugh videos with the fucking source filmmaker animation of it.
Oh boy, I've never seen that. But any source filmmaker put with Take on Me, I can only imagine.
The fucking giant crow. I miss
What
source
event is
filmmaker.
this at?
I don't know. This was so long ago. It had to be like a con of some sort.
Yeah, like he's on a full stage. There's a crowd of people. They look so uncomfortable. Oh, I didn't know there was an actual crowd. I assumed, but I
he
couldn't
was
see it. It's
singing
huge. It's a huge crowd. Oh boy.
Not gonna do that today. This was done.
Well, yeah. Okay. So there you go. There's a fun little tidbit. If anyone ever wonders where I get the inspiration for how exactly I draw Spanton's outfit when it comes to if it's a shirt or if it's a sweater, I go with the shirt, and it is based off of Take On Me.
I love that one of the recommendeds on the side is 1 hour of silence, but Yoshi licks you sometimes. Wow. It's from a YouTube channel called Interrupted Silence, so I'm assuming that's all of their videos.
All their videos is just stuff like that.
Yeah, hour of silence, but something happens.
That seems about right, I'm not gonna lie.
Also, the 10 hours of silence occasionally interrupted by metal pipe. I like that one. Jazz, ... but it's shrimp. I don't even know what that means.
I don't want to know what that means. It sounds like something Jay would try to haunt me with.
Why is my Opera GX like... It's been acting up since yesterday. It's been like actually basically freezing. Like it still kind of does stuff, but it also kind of doesn't do stuff.
Yeah, I don't use Opera. I use Brave. Because I
You
heard
use
Opera's
Brave?
kind of... Yeah, I use the Brave browser. I've used like a... What was it? DuckDuckGo?
If you could change your destiny, would you?
I'm kind of sad I didn't like beat that boss battle on stream, but you know.
Yeah. But you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. It only took me like 20 tries.
That's honestly pretty reasonable.
Probably, especially with my first time, because I didn't beat him the first, or even find him the first time I played. I absolutely went past him without even realizing it.
I never got to fight Joe.
I'm just sitting here as the lore goober. I had no choice but to find that little bastard.
Yeah, now you have a new mission for when Delta Root Chapter 5 comes out.
All right, when Delta in Chapter 5 comes out, I'm one of those people who's like, I'll play through it normally, and I will look for little things. Like I'll be exploring a lot, but I don't trust myself to find, especially after Chapter 3. That was so freaking tough. I'm not putting an expectation on myself to be able to find everything that I need to find. I'm gonna make a concerted effort to try, but I'm not gonna like down myself if I don't, because it's as simple as this. Someone else is gonna find it before I do, and I guarantee they're gonna put it online. And so within like 2 hours of me finishing Chapter 5, I can probably go back and actually find what I missed.
I just know I'm gonna try my best not to be spoiled by it, so you guys can actually see my full-on reaction to Chapter 5. So
I am
Good luck.
contractually obligated to play with my sister because she got me into Deltarune. So I already discussed it with her, and she's like, I was like, oh yeah, so you know, I want to play with you, but I also have the stream and I like playing like through there. And she's like, so we're gonna stay up all night on release and play through the entire thing in one sitting. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
The whole chapter or the whole game?
The whole chapter, yeah. No,
Okay.
not the whole game.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say the whole game will take you all night and then some. Depending
that's
on
like
what
a
route
day.
you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fucking some of our streams got it to be like 4 or 5 hours long, so if you're doing like every little bit, yeah, that's gonna take you an entire night and probably some in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's my question. The question about questions.
Questionable question.
You can Rochambeau on who answers first, but what are you most excited for?
I hope we get more tenna.
Or what are you anticipating the most?
I want more tenna.
Whether it happens or not.
I want more tenna. I want more
You're gonna get more. Baby girl, the first thing I noticed when I watched the trailers, is this the greatest hits? I saw Spampton, and then I saw Tenna, and I was like, you son of a bitch. Is there a reason that they are literally one after the other, and they're the only... Why? Because, like, look, I see the whole Flowey, I see the whole Flowey Cyan Soul bit. I see it. I'm not ignoring it. I see the whole white penophobe looking thing. I see it. I acknowledge that. We'll see what that actually means, or if it's a red herring, or if it's whatever. Why were there were 3 clips. There were 3 clips from before. One of them was, I like you too, Susie. And so that makes sense relationship-wise. And then you had Spampton, which, yes, he's a fan favorite, and he spams his ass everywhere, constantly, so that makes sense. Why is Tenna there? Immediately? You're gonna get more...
You don't want me around?
I do want you around, but I want an explanation for your existence in my trailer.
You just have to pay attention when you get the game.
Wait a minute. Is that another Okay, it's probably not actually an inside joke, because it's like, they both have the same line, though. I'll be in my trailer. Were they actually talking about Chapter 5's trailer? I'll be in my... Not cool, Chris. I'll be in my trailer.
We all have the same trailer.
It figures. Do I look like an ad guy? I don't know any ad guys. Mike, I'll be in my trailer. It's like they're both in the trailer. Literally. All right, what are you looking forward to, Lilo?
So I mean, we're getting to the festival, right? Like, that's the whole thing. I'm looking forward to whatever the hell happens in the choices between who you said you're going to go to the festival with.
Yes. Yeah, because
I also really need to know the Birdly route.
Everyone needs to know the Birdly route. We all have to know the Birdly route.
And I'm also particularly...
No, I said Susie,
I'm
right?
particularly pissed off about it. I think you chose Susie in the stream, yeah.
I think I did.
I think so. But yeah, I'm a little upset about the Birdly route because I didn't choose Birdly the first time I played through, but I accidentally overwrote that save file, and so I need to continue from the one where I did a Birdly route because my sister was like, "You have to choose my guy Birdly," and I was like, "I don't want to," and she's like, "Come on," and I'm like, "Fine."
You know you want to do it.
I know, and then I was so upset because I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And then his damn reaction on the phone, I'm like, he's such a little dummy. Why'd you make me do this?
Like,
I know I'm gonna laugh, but exactly. I don't want to lead him on. That's all.
It's so mean.
He's so funny.
I've been sitting in this. My go-to of my anticipation is I can't wait to see what other parasocial romance novel type TS we're gonna get from Gaster when the update drops. Because he's always on Twitter and saying these weird things, and I want to know what he's gonna say this time. Explain yourself, old man. But this one, the reason I said if there's anything you're anticipating, but you don't know if it's gonna happen, I just rewatched the Steam Train Game Grumps play Undertale, and I miss my Papyrus so much. I need him back in my life. And if Asriel is showing up, so it's one of those two things. There's two parts. I want Asriel to show up because Sans could be trolling here because he's Sans, but Sans said that, well, maybe you'll get to see Papyrus around the time your brother shows up. And it's like, oh, so I have to wait for Asriel to show up for Papyrus to show up. Well, if Asriel shows up this chapter, I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna cross my fingers that our boy is back in town and out of his house. And I swear, someone made the theory, and it's just like an offhanded theory, and I think I agree with them, and I hope it's true, that the reason Papyrus has his noises in the house, but we haven't seen him, is because we know this little bastard likes to make costumes. And if he was making a costume for the festival this whole time, it would make sense.
That would make sense.
Because he's extra. He's very extra. And I need him to come home. I miss my... L stands for Lumacati. I need him back. Please. Can I please have his number? Can I call him when I'm in the dark world and he actually picks up instead of just the gastro noise? I please.
I do need Papyrus to show back up, honestly, too.
It would be fucking awesome to get some Papyrus.
Oh,
nice.
I adore Gaster, but he's not really that canon in Undertale, so if I have to say who my favorite character is, it's always gonna be Papyrus. And by extension Sans, because they have to be together. Because I ain't gonna break up the broskies like that.
They're a package deal. It's just like Sun and Moon.
They are.
You can't have one without the other.
Mm-hmm. Salt and pepper.
So which would I be? The salt or the pepper? Well, I add flavor to life. But the pepper's spicy. I'll be those sands. You can be the containers of which I reside in. Okay.
Really so cool.
Yeah, sure.
Spampton, you look disturbing. It's perfect.
Sans, I have discovered mugging. I just feel like Papyrus would somehow get into it.
Yeah. Well, I just got into mugging, and he just puts a mug on the table.
What a cool mug.
Well, I've had at the end of Undertale when they're like, Sans and Tori are punning around, and before they were punning around, Papyrus is like, "This is the best day of my life," and then after they started punning, I was wrong. This is the worst day of my life. Oh my God. I think that's another thing I don't know if I'm excited for it, but I am one of those people who is sitting here I am. I'm a fence sitter on this. I don't think we have enough information on what Sans knows and doesn't know. I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him for what happened, because I don't know Chris well enough, and I don't know where Sans is at, and I don't know how much danger Tori is still in.
Mhm.
And it's like, I can't tell if Sans was also taking advantage of protecting Tori because he knows what's happening. Because he's the reason she got distracted enough to not be in the church. I think people forget that.
Yeah.
Because we went in there to save Tori, but she wasn't there because of him.
I'm of the mind that Sans in Deltarune isn't privy to everything that's going on. Mostly just because, I mean, based off literally nothing but vibe. I just feel like if I'm viewing what could be interesting, I feel like making it so Sans is just kind of doing his own thing and isn't really concerned with it. I feel like that's an angle that he just kind of sees a possibility that rings with me more. So I feel like, Toby maybe would have like a similar sort of thing where it's like, yeah, of course, Sans kind of like knew basically everything that's happening in the first one. So it could be a little fun to make him a little bit less like fourth wall breaky, all knowing essentially in Deltarune. But I could absolutely see it going both ways.
I think the main thing that gives me the vibe that he does know things is because of the way he talks to Chris. And because he talks to Chris a very similar way the way he talks to us in Undertale. And something else, like, this is why Sans pissed a lot of people off, was actually the line about Susie when he said, well, she'll have it. I know she'll have it all figured out. So let's pump up the tunes. And it's like, if he doesn't know, then yes, he's an asshole. If he does know, then what is it that we don't know? Because him to say that could just be his laziness. But him to say that, and the fact that it's this weird... It's this... That's what's kind of... Because, like, he's made... One of the things that gave me whiplash was when he was talking to the player, talking to us about how long it had been, or how long it would be, and he said, well, maybe it'll take another 2 years, which is how long it took to get the second chapter. Like, right. He knew. Or was it the fourth? Yeah, the second chapter. He knew. Why did he know? What? Or is he just really good at guessing?
Yeah, I do get that.
And I think it's a level of, I don't think he's all-knowing. I think he doesn't know everything because he didn't know everything in Undertale either. He just knew enough to be concerned and to set him aside and apart from everybody else who didn't know as much. Although I would put Sans on a level with Asgore because Asgore also was conscious of what was happening, because he would be conscious of how many times that you had been killed, or he would ask how many times. So Asgore recognized. And part of me wonders if that was like the golden flower thing, because he drank lots of golden flower tea and he's one of the only people who knows what's happening. And so Sans is also kind of interesting because he doesn't really have an association with golden flowers, but he also knows things that he shouldn't know. But he also has more of a vibe where when you visit him, it's like he doesn't, and I actually really like this about his character. He seems to not know what's going on either, but he knows enough to know something is happening. So he's very clueless about a lot of it. And when you fight him, like, I never did fight him, but going back through his dialogue and stuff, he's a very helpless person, which I think is so sad and also so intriguing, because he doesn't have as much power as he seems to, because the fandom does give him a lot more than he has. And I think he's a lot more complex the way he actually is built. And I think he might be very similar in Deltarune, where he knows more than we do, but he doesn't know everything. And that's what's going to screw him in the end, because it's what screwed him last time, is that he is very limited in what he's allowed to know and what he has access to. But he has just enough that it's going to screw him up. Because what's happening to Ralsei is probably a similar feeling, honestly, to what Asgore and Sans both dealt with in Undertale, and that is Ralsei knows the end of the story. Ralsei knows how this is going to go. And I think that's actually an intriguing idea, is the fact that those three are characters that always knew what was going to happen, but didn't know exactly how or what they could even do to stop it. But that doesn't mean they were going to try. They were still going to do their job as they were supposed to. And the chips were going to fall as they may. And how do they come to terms with that? Because that's the big thing, is how do each of them handle knowing there's nothing they can do? That's how I see those characters in Undertale, and there's something about Sans where I think he's kind of in a, I don't know if he's more hopeless in this version. He might be more detached, because something that's also interesting is the idea of, is this Sans from Undertale, or is this the Sans that goes to Undertale? And without knowing which that is, because it seems, I'm trying to think of what the evidence was to show that he was one or the other. Because that's one of the basis of how people build his personality type. Is if this is pre-Undertale Sans, then that would explain the arrogance. But I think that if it was post-Undertale Sans, there would also be a type, it wouldn't be arrogance. You would actually completely shift it to a man who came back from war. And so you're going to get a similar archetype, but for completely different motivations. And so it's like, so which one is it? If it's either. I don't know. I'm excited to see what we get to see from Sans, and to see if, I think he knows stuff. I just don't know what it is and how much he knows. Because it is interesting how he did what he said about Susie, as well as snatching Tori from the jaws of the night for this. He was the second one to do it. Susie was the first one to do it, because it wasn't crit. And that's another thing that's interesting, is that Susie keeps being the one. She is the one. She's the one who fixes Tenna, not Chris. Like, we have to make sure the Pippins and the Shadow guys are all collected. But it's Susie who fixes Tenna, not Chris. And Susie's also the one that stops the night. Like, we all fight the night together, but she's the one who says no to Tori being taken. I don't know. I think there's also something interesting with just, I love how Susie hates Sans. She hated Sans before she had her reasons. I mean, she had her reasons, but I'm curious if, I'm not here to say that's meta commentary for things, but it might be. Because like he was the old guard, and she's definitely the new guard.
I feel like Susie doesn't like essentially just his jokes. I think just reflexively she's like, this fucking guy. Like, that's just her attitude when she hears him talk. She's like, oh,
this
okay,
guy.
he thinks he's funny.
He thinks he's a funny guy, huh?
I do also like the idea that Sans is, just very much partial knowing. Where he's like, I know some stuff, don't know everything. Obviously, who does? And the world might end. That's fine.
Well, this stinks.
What a shame. Anyways, what's on TV? Boop, turns on
Whatever.
antenna.
Whoa! Take me out to dinner for Skeleman. That's something else. Can I tell you something that's
Can
been
I
in the
tell
back
you?
of my? Can I tell you something that's been in the back of my head is if you don't give Tenna to Metaton, I'm curious if there's another option, and the other option is Noelle, because Noelle has a comment when you're in her room that Birdley said that she should switch to a CRT because it makes the gaming experience better.
Oh.
And part of me is like, Is that a hint to anything? Because I kept Tenna because I wanted more lore from him. Like, I want him to be happy with Metaton, and I think they would be very happy together. And in my final playthrough of the game, I will make a decision because part of me is also curious if Noelle is an option.
Mhm.
And then I'm curious if Noelle can give her flat screen to Metaton. And then Tenna will have a nice home with Noelle. We'll see. Because I still want Metaton to be happy. And that would be a solution because where would Noelle put her giant ass flat screen? Well, Metaton could use it.
That's true.
If she takes Tenna. Maybe that's just me injecting copium because I wanted to keep Tenna, but I also felt bad because I wanted Metaton to have him.
I felt the exact same way.
But Noelle said it. She said the words came out of her mouth. She said, Birdley said I should get a CRT for the gaming experience. And I was like, boy, buddy, can we please? I will look. If Tenna drops all his lore on me and he's got nothing left, would you take my CRT? Give him a good home. Just leave the laptop next to it. Okay?
Not asking much.
Not asking much. I need in here, take a couple dice and a couple of these action figures too. And this camera. Take this camera. And then put the laptop there. I don't want him to be lonely. Also, well, no, I'm gonna keep RAM because he abuses my RAM. I'm keeping RAM.
This is my RAM.
This is my RAM.
Oh, poor Ram with the bee.
Ramble with a bee. There's a bee.
Ow, oh. My whole body's stiff.
Well, better go get a new one.
I know, I need to know everything. A new back, a new brain.
I concur on getting the second one for myself. My back ain't too bad. It's my knee, but I played volleyball, so that I did this to myself.
Sport injuries. I didn't do that.
Do you actually have injuries, or did you just play a lot of volleyball?
So I never had any like super obvious injuries. It's just I probably wear and tear arthritis. Because I was the person that when the ball went haywire, I would do the Hail Marys. I could get that thing back over the net, but at the sacrifice of my own body, because I would be falling on the ground a lot. Which
I feel you.
which it's just my left knee. My left knee is the one that, on occasion, I think it's probably got arthritis. It might have. I never got it x-rayed, so there might be some patella issues, but it flares up on occasion, so I feel like it's more arthritis because that's in my family. I think it's more likely that it's just I use it too much. I abused my knee.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of volleyball. I played maybe like 2 years, probably, maybe 3 years. I was backline, and I often was the person dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. I was
The
that
baby
guy.
libero.
Yep. I remember my volleyball coach was like, for those of you who are vertically challenged, you might find a little more success in the back row, and I'm one of those vertically challenged individuals. But yeah, at the very least, I had gusto. I remember one time in particular, I dove for the ball, and I'm in the center of the back line, and I just got into a rally, specifically me and like 3 of the other dudes on the other side, where I dove for it, hit it, barely got up, they hit it right back, and it's like 3 of them back and forth, and then the 4th time I couldn't get the ball, and I was just like, please let me stand, please, no, was essentially my experience.
When I was playing volleyball, I was always good at, I guess I called it running. I was known as being scrappy, which was pretty much the definition of that. It's just you run and you go get the ball when it goes haywire.
Right.
And you try to get it to the setter, but at the very least, you try to get it over the net so that you guys can set up again.
Yeah.
But something that always made me kind of sad is that I think I could have actually been a good spiker, and I think I could have been one of the best on the team because I did it the way you were supposed to, and when it worked, it always hit the back corner line. It always hit the back line like it was supposed to, and it was fast, and it was steep, and I was so sad that I never got the chance, and the reason I never got the chance is because the girls on my team that were the spikers never jumped because they were tall. And so they would just kind of like hit it. And so they could get it down, but there was no speed. There was little oomph to it.
Yeah.
But they also weren't doing it the way that we were taught to do it. And nobody ever did it the way we were taught to do it, except for me. And I was like, why am I the only one doing this? Because of the way we were taught to run, stand sideways, jump as high as you can, arms both up, and snap. And the problem I always ran into was the setters were accustomed to the girls that were tall. And so they always set right in front of you. The problem is they would set right in front of me while I was running to get in position. And so my arm always had to go way back to barely get it over the net. But the times that they got it right at the net, I hit that back line. And I'm not that tall, but I would put a lot of effort into my jump because of the way we were taught to do it. So I had a lot more spring because of the method that we were taught. And it made me so sad because I remember the last coach I had, she looked at me and she's like, you did that? And I was like, yeah, because they put the ball where they're supposed to put it. They put the ball where I can hit it. Because this is how we were taught to do it. And I get it. I'm not that tall. So discrimination against me being a short. And they were just setting to who always gets to hit it. But the problem is they weren't putting effort into the spikes. They weren't even trying. They didn't jump. They didn't do the pow. It worked. It worked. But they never hit that back line.
Yeah.
Made me so sad. So I was just a scrappy one.
Hey, you just gotta take whatever you can get.
Yeah, I think I got 1 spike on the back line during a game. And I never got that opportunity ever again because every time I was in position, every time, it made me so sad. It's like, guys, we could be such a good team. Please understand that when it's me, you need to put it at the net because that's where I'm gonna be. You gotta put it where I'm gonna be, not where I am. I also had to do it left-handed sometimes, which one of my old coaches was like, wow, you're ambidextrous on this? And I'm like, no, this is completely out of desperation. They put it behind my head. I can't get it any other way.
all these people are short phobic, and I will not stand for this anymore.
It's like, come on, guys. You don't have to be like this. I'm the one with the high ponytail, and I'm not that tall. You guys know it's me.
Yeah, I didn't play. I didn't practice volleyball outside of the actual like practices, right? But there was a little bit of time where I did try to practice my setting, because we needed a good setter, right? And at the time, I had this really, really tall wall behind where my mother's house was, and there was a business on the other side of the wall, right? So I would be practicing on this big, tall wall, and because I'm setting and I'm trying to go high, sometimes I would accidentally go way too high, and it would go just over that ball, and the guys would they go and get the ball for me and throw it back down, which was very nice of them. But at a certain point, I was just like, look, I don't want to keep bothering these guys at work to get me the ball, right, to bring it back. So I just ended up stop practicing. And then I never got good at setting. And I was like, you know what? This is fine. I will just be the backline person and I'll play off pure instincts. And that's just how it's going to be. But yeah, I never got super into like being good at it. Like with a lot of things that I do or that I have done when I was younger. I had a certain level of skill that I kind of sped up to getting to where I was better than a lot of people like starting off at something. But I just didn't have the follow up to like really get good at something. Yeah, if someone else actually wanted to get good at the game, they're going to easily pass me up. There's no way around it. I was very not cool like that. The drive to be dedicated to learning a thing.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know, because I played soccer since I was really little, so that was always my sport. But I was always a defender because I was never a big runner.
Yeah, when I played soccer a little bit, I was like, I want to be the goalie. They run the least.
Yeah, I was so my philosophy was always that the goalie is the más importante. And so I loved being a defender because me and my goalies, whoever it was at the time, we had an understanding. They cross that line, I will do everything in my power to keep them away from you. Because that's my job. And then I was known for having a lead foot. And so they always had me do like the corner kicks and stuff. Like I had one coach who would scream. He would scream, let her do it. Let her, she can kick it that far. So I had lead foot and I had learned something my gym teacher later on, like in high school and middle school, she hated this when we played kickball. She'd be like, you're toe balling. I am not toe balling. I've been a defender my entire life, and I have learned how to not toe ball, but controlled kick a ball up and over the heads of the enemy to get it to my offense, because my offense knew me. My offense understood, you just stand there and I'll get it to you. And then I would, because I wanted it as far away from my goalie as possible, because you don't get to get close to my goalie. You're not allowed. You're not permitted. Now go away.
I'm over here talking about sports. I'm like, I was in Girl Scouts.
I was Girl Scouts.
I sold cookies.
I sold cookies.
I made a tent
at the
once.
grocery store, and I looked cute, and I went, do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
And then they were all like, oh, I don't have enough money for this. I'll buy Ken.
Oh my god, I need to get the Thin Mints. The Thin Mints sell the most. I feel like people talk about Thin Mints and Samoas more than anything else.
I think it depends, because, like, for my troop in our area, the Thin Mints and the Samoas are, like, the most popular.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know what Samoas are, those were the coconut, chocolate, and caramel ones. I know they have different names at different places.
Oh yeah, Aldi sells their brand of Samoas and it's so good.
I took so long to ever be exposed to Do-si-dos, and I think those are my favorite.
Do-si-dos are so underrated. Those are so good.
Oatmeal peanut butter. You can't get. Ooh, you can't. Look, the best cookie in the world is a butterscotch. Is a scotchy. It's an oatmeal scotchy. That's what it is. Oatmeal scotchies. Those are the pinnacle of cookies. Because you can't go wrong with an oatmeal scotchy. And then after that, there's too many that are on the second rung. And that does include mint cookies, and it does include peanut butter cookies. They all sit right there.
Yeah, the tag-alongs were pretty powerful too. Those were the chocolate and peanut butter ones.
Ooh, I don't think I had any of those, but I'd probably love it.
Those ones are good too, yeah.
Those ones are good. Especially if you freeze them. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I remember, like, there was one day we were selling, and this lady, she wanted us to state either the Girl Scout promise or the Girl Scout law, but she called it something else. I think she called it the code or something. We were like, well, which one? And she's like, well, since you don't know it, I'm not gonna buy anything from you. I'm like, yes.
That's so stupid. I didn't say I don't know which one. I don't know what the code is. There's multiple. I know all of them. Which one do you want?
Do I remember it now? Probably not.
Nah, if you did, I'd be like, wow, you really must have been into Girl Scouts, because I assume that's well over a decade ago.
I was in it for 14 years. We finished around the time I graduated.
Damn, 14 years. I don't think I know anybody. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember them now. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, responsible for the things I say and do, and to be a sister to every Girl Scout. That was the promise. I don't remember.
Wow, good job, good job.
No, and make the world a better place. I forgot the big. Okay, well, apparently I didn't remember. Oh well.
Well.
That's it for a moment. Now I have to look it up, because I actually don't remember the law that well. Unless they changed it. They could have changed it by now for all I know.
Alright. Does anybody here have epilepsy?
No.
No.
Question mark.
I didn't think so.
Am I about to witness a rave?
Yes. No, just someone was on one of the pieces I did like a glitch effect in one of the images, and they said that I should spoiler it just to be safe, and I just looked it up, and a stagnant image doesn't cause epilepsy.
A stagnant image shouldn't cause epilepsy.
And I'm also thinking, like, are they talking about eye strain? Because eye strain could go for all of my images because I use such bright colors because I'm trying to mimic Delta Rune. So I use the color palettes from the game. It's like,
I think that person was probably trying to be considerate and doesn't realize that that's not how it works.
Yeah, because they said just to be safe, but it's your choice. And I was just thinking, like, I don't know. Wait a minute. First of all, I don't know how spoiling one image works on this particular thing. Just because I feel like it would spoiler all of them. For one... Anyway, I will send it in the private chat so you can see what the piece is. Because I don't know, it's just... That just distracted me because I was like, wait a minute. Is that a problem? I mean, if it's a problem,
that kind of threw me off too.
Yeah, I don't
if
think...
the problem, it's a problem. But, don't think it's a problem because it's stagnant. It looks weird, but that's the point. It's supposed to look weird.
Like, eye strain I can understand, but I don't think epilepsy is really caused by stagnant images unless it literally is, like, flashing across the stream. What the heck?
Also, part of me, I have astigmatism, and it gets really bad in the morning and at night. And so when I look at the image myself, I'm just like, this is what I look at a lot. It's just more colorful. What do you mean? This is my life. That's what astigmatism looks like. It's just more colorful. It's a more colorful version of what I suffer with daily. So it's just like, if that's a problem, it went right over my head.
I think that's they don't know what they're talking about situation, and they're trying to speak for people that they don't actually know anything about. Because that is, like, so tame, I literally had to zoom in to even really notice what the problem was.
Well, I tried to keep it pretty low, too. Because I could have made him really crazy because he is really crazy. In fact, one of the fan art images, or it's not even fan art, it's official art of him that I reference a lot. That one actually has a lot of glitching in it.
Big shot. Yeah, no, I don't really see what they're talking about. I can't fathom. I can't fathom.
I think it's eye strain, but I just
I don't
again
even see eye
It is a
strain.
very bright neon green, but like, yeah.
like I'm just like I said, I think I'm biased because my stigmatism just makes it like, oh, that's just a normal image. What are you talking
No,
about?
I don't even see eye strain on that.
Unless you're talking about their pants. Because that's the other thing with the Addisons is they're so bright.
Yeah.
But I also keep my phone screen at a low. I'm like bottomed out on my phone screen brightness when I draw sometimes. Because I just don't want to waste my power.
I don't want to waste all this power that I have.
And then, like I said, I take swatches directly from the sprites a lot.
I think that is genuinely just someone who is trying to mean well, but they don't actually know what they're talking about.
They mean
Yeah.
well. They don't know well.
I'll just leave it because it's like I'm not here to I'm not gonna throw stones at you for that. Just like, hey, do I need to actually do anything here? I don't think so.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do jack or shit with this.
Jake, what shit? I don't think any of them qualify. It's like, thank you for your concern. I think we're good.
Thank you for your concern. It's going to be disregarded promptly.
Yeah, because where it's posted, I feel like if it was an issue, a lot more people would have actually said something.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna say, like, they mean well, they don't actually know the effect that would do.
Because the first thing that I was concerned about was is it epilepsy? I don't think static images can do that. But I went and checked anyway, and it was like, no. Maybe eye strain. I was like, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't see why eye strain needs... Like, some people are very sensitive to, like, they will put trigger warnings on just about anything. It's like, no, I don't know what I'm allowed to post because eye strain could be on just about anything that I make because I use such bright colors.
And then you're, like, panicking because you don't want to accidentally hurt anybody. And
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm using the colors from the freaking game. I can't. Blame Temmie.
Yeah, Temmie.
Yeah, Temmie. And Toby. I know Toby's responsible for some of this mess.
Yeah, they're making your life harder. Well, with their color choices. How dare they?
look, Koi, you get to be a trash hound.
I'm a trash hound.
You get to
I'm a
be a
trash
trash hound.
Oh wow, look at this trash over here that I found.
Look
out this trash over here that I...
No.
I'm a squirrel.
Squirrel comments. Creation.
Albie! Peas in a can pie.
Making fun of my girl.
We have fun here.
I'm here.
She's finally here.
Oh.
You're only like 2 hours and 40 seconds late.
It got bad. I got
Grandma-
caught in a storm. Well, not only that, it started storming.
Oh.
Holy-
It is that time of year.
Going like
Hmm.
60 miles per hour wind.
Hey, Floof, guess what?
Yeah, what is it?
It's hurricane season.
Good for you. Good for the tuna. Good for you.
But no. After that, I had freaking connection issues, and I was waiting for my laptop to load
Probably
up,
because
and I
of
was
the
like,
rain.
"Are you
Yeah.
fucking with me right now?"
Yes, it was.
So I
Mm.
decided to get coffee and cereal while I was waiting for it to load up.
Is it slowed down now or stopped or?
It did, but it's fine now.
First it took out my power, now it's trying to take out your career.
Seriously.
Midwestern weather is not playing around this week.
Really not. Like I had the
Ryan Hall is having
Ryan
a field
Hall-
day.
dude, I was watching the Y'allbot live stream, and yeah, it zoomed right in over my area. Oh yeah, the people in this county, you guys are getting 65 miles per hour wind.
You straight line wins.
You got really
We
strong
are?
winds, and at that moment it was like pouring down so hard that you could barely even see outside from inside.
Cool.
It was
Nice.
Oh, that sounds like
It's
good
like,
nap weather.
wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Kinger.
All the
That's what I was about to say.
raining outside.
Wow.
Can you guys count all the raindrops and multiply them by the by pi?
Nona, you must be wary of the storm. The winds could take you away.
Now remember, when you're dealing with bad weather, you should always have an umbrella. Just gets carried off by a gust of wind.
There he goes. Hey, look, I'm Mary Poppins.
He's Baldy Poppins.
Oh,
I'm here to teach your kids math.
I just realized that there's an Among Us serial killer on my door.
I'm sorry, what?
And it's
Hold on. Say again.
well, I've been living my life, and my mom put these pictures of the anime or manga equivalent to Dexter. And I never got into it. I
Okay,
just
hold on.
have had his pictures on my door for years.
I thought you
Anime
said
equivalent to Dexter.
I thought you said there was an Among Us serial killer.
Yes, me too.
So I was like, hold up. I know I heard something wrong in that sentence.
There's
mean,
an Among
He,
Us serial
he is an
killer.
imposter.
That you right. You right.
I hope you guys can't hear that.
I can't hear anything.
Were you slurping?
I was slurping. Do you want
Okay,
slurping
thank God.
ASMR?
No.
It's pouring.
I can't hear the rain.
Oh no,
right
I
now.
don't hear the rain.
Okay,
On the
okay,
oth-
that's good then. I got that good enough of a mic.
On the other side of my door, I have a poster that says you need to believe in yourself, and it's a therapist talking to a unicorn.
I like that.
That's
I
cute.
wish I had a hang in there kitty poster in my room.
You cannot underestimate the power of the hang in there kitty.
Yeah,
And then,
'cause it motivates even the most depressed people. Hang in there, kitty.
There is a... Wow, this is going to be so telling and also not surprising at all. I also have, right in front of me, below the 3 main posters on the wall in front of me, there is a comic book Batman poster. He's been chilling there for a long time. And then above him are 3 posters. I have a Supernatural poster that's a Supernatural Join the Hunt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got a Doctor Who to Victory Dalek poster from Doctor Who. And then I have a Sherlock poster next to that. So I've got Super Wholock on my wall. Super Wholock.
Super hula.
Super Wholock.
As you're like, oh, this could be a self-report. I'm like, I wonder what kind. And just halfway through, I'm like, that kind.
That kind.
That kind of self-report. I know the one. I know what kind of man you are.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. What are these newfangled things you have hanging from your wall? Says Where am I?
Where in the hell am I?
Aren't I supposed to be up there with the others? Oh no, Arthur. You hold a special place in my room.
God.
What the heck? I still need to make that poster come into fruition because I'd love to have that.
Dude. I want. Listen, whenever I get my own house, I want to absolutely turn it into a nerd's haven. I would have a themed kitchen. I would seriously have a themed kitchen. Five Nights at Freddy's. It'd be the
Would it be
perfect place
Five
for
Nights at Freddy's or would it be
Oh wait,
It's
what?
Five Nights at Floofs.
Would it be Five Nights at Freddy's or would it be Sun and Moon? Just strictly Sun and Moon.
Dude, okay. The bedrooms / and or the living room would be perfect for Sun and Moon completely. But Five Nights at Freddy's, the kitchen, because I want to have Chica first.
You know,
Because she's always in the fucking kitchen.
I keep thinking about it too. Glamrock Chica is horribly underrated.
Yes, she is. I would love to get the Five Nights at Freddy's recipe book, and like either or get like 2 of them, and then make one of them into a fan Five Nights at Freddy's menu. One for menu making purposes, and the other one just to have as a collectible / use sometimes.
Mhm.
It'd be a fun.
There's a few characters from Security Breach alone that are horribly underrated. We already know Eclipse is horribly underrated, but you know I ran about that every time. But anyway, Chica's underrated. There's like no in-game merch of Music Man, and that kind of upsets me. Music Man is underrated. I love DJ Music Man.
They need to make a Music Man boombox.
They do, and I don't know how they have it. I'm disappointed.
They just don't have the vision.
They
Don't
don't.
see it.
They're not true.
It's just his mouth is the speaker.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Like his mouth's the speaker, and then you can see what song it is through the what song / the time of the song through his glasses,
Oh, that's
and his
cute.
headphones are the holdy.
Oh, DJ Music Man.
Actually, yeah, like a Bluetooth speaker, he could definitely be that, because that would be more relevant to everybody now. Because
yeah.
boombox is a niche market, but a Bluetooth speaker is not actually that niche of a market.
No,
A
definitely not.
Bluetooth speaker that's like relatively big enough to be like the size of his head, but not too terribly big to carry. And so it's just
Yeah,
it's lightweight, but oh, that'd be so cool. Bring him to parties. And this is my pet spider. His name's DJ Music Man. It's just a head.
Can you imagine, like, just not life size because he's way too big for that, but just like a giant, 6 foot, maybe 7 foot tall, deep plushie of Music
Yes. Oh my gosh! Like the same size as the Snorlax plush.
Yeah.
That's like really big.
Exactly.
And like you can use them as a little beanie bag chair or something.
Or I'd really like a smaller, like weighted Music Man plushie.
Yes.
I think that'd be cute.
And honestly,
I recently rewatched Neverending Story. The puppet work on Falcor is so unmatched. It's so
good. They were talking about remaking that, and I got so scared. I was like, no, please. Please. It doesn't need to be remade. I think the only reason I would want a Neverending Story remade is if they went with the Jim Henson Company like they did for the FNAF movies. And actually did do that.
Yeah. I think like the few instances of puppet work that we have been treated with in like recent years, it's very, very impressive. Like modern day puppet work can put in so much, no pun intended, it can put in so much work. But like it's just too often where, what was it? In like Quiet Place, like they made full puppets for the monsters that they like literally did the scenes with, but then producers are like, no, just still put CG on it. And then it just looked like a CG monster and it was super lame. So yeah, if they just like let these artists actually do their like work that they've put their life into, like we can get some really cool stuff. And like I think people genuinely really enjoy that. Like it's not lost on the general audience.
There's some things that animatronics and puppets can do that CGI just cannot get across.
Yeah. Not to mention CGI has gotten to a point where there's not really much more to do with it in terms of like visual clarity or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of maxed out in a way. Because like yeah, you can make stuff look more realistic if you really try, but the time it takes to do it is like, why would you bother?
Well, and I think it's a weird seat because I don't struggle with Uncanny Valley, and I know plenty of people do. And so they have Uncanny Valley with puppets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm at on that because CGI can look cool, but I don't get excited for CGI the way I do. Like a puppet like Falcor, I literally was in awe looking at it.
Yeah.
CGI doesn't do that to me. He does. He does because I knew the amount of work it took to make him that fluid and that expressive.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like it throws me for a different kind of loop. And I appreciate it. It just looks cooler because I know that you didn't have computer generation for that.
Actually, that reminds me too, like another thing is like even just set pieces in movies. Because you know, I donate plasma twice a week. And they always have it's a movie channel, doesn't matter. They had Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom on there. And there is something so freaking cool and immersive about a single set piece that's used for a movie, right? Like on there, they probably use like essentially one warehouse for the entire temple. And they're just reusing the same sets and locations for scenes. But it's so much cooler seeing that than some CGI rendered like big like world, right? Like they have like an opening reveal shot and it's like, wow, look how amazing it looks. That doesn't compare to seeing like a really like a truly physical set that people are on. And it creates this place that like one, you get to see all the craftsmanship, but it also creates a place that doesn't exist in the real world yet is physically there. And when it's CGI, you just know it's all fake. And it doesn't nearly inspire the same wonder as being like, wow, look at that crazy stonework and the steam coming out of it and the way that everyone's able to physically inhabit this space. It you feel it. You genuinely do feel it. I don't care if that makes me sound old.
No.
Yeah. Even like with like the original Jurassic Park trilogy, those are all
Oh
charms
god,
about
first
it.
movie. First movie's so good.
Well, I gotta say, I think there's something else coming to mind about why CGI kind of takes me out of it a bit. And I'm not here to say that I think it's trying too hard, but part of the joy is the suspension of disbelief. And so when artists are able to straddle that line, where it doesn't have to be perfect, but it is good enough.
Mm.
And it's not even just when the writers get to shine, and it's not about spectacle. That's just it. Because it's the same with music. The music will stick with you, and you'll know the image that's supposed to be in your head, but you don't know the composer.
Mm-hmm.
You know nothing about the actual music. You might not even remember the music. But as long as you have the image in your head the second it starts, it has done everything it's supposed to do. That is the art of the music in that industry. And I think it's a very similar thing for the set pieces, is that if you're so immersed in the story because the writers have done such a good job, then the environments are very important and they need to work well enough that suspension of disbelief is there for you.
Yeah.
But they are a furtherance of the tale. They shouldn't be a hindrance, and they should elevate the heart. And the heart is the story. And so if the story is crap, which I think that's what we run into a lot, is that the CGI might look great, but the story is crap because it's all about spectacle. There's nothing there. There's no substance. And so
That's true.
they all need to work in tandem. And I think that's where the good movies, the great movies, the classics and the legendaries all come from, is that you have immaculate composers, you have incredible artists, and you have the best writers. And they all have to use their crafts to work together to ultimately make a story that comes to life just enough that the suspension of disbelief isn't just there, but it's earned. Because if you are immersed in a story, it doesn't have to be perfect. The visuals don't have to be spectacular. You can see the seams and you won't care because you're too busy looking at how the actors are portraying the story that is written.
Oh yeah.
I think writers are your number one. Everyone else is execution. And they all have to work together in their best to create the full piece. They're all necessary, but I think if you have bad writing, that usually will kill a project. And a lot of people will look over bad writing because the art is great and stuff. But I'm as an artist, I feel like it's almost an insult for the art to just be attached to something that clearly didn't care enough in the first place.
Oh,
so
yeah. Sorry. Good.
Go ahead.
With my sister yesterday, we were talking about Saya no Uta, which if you know about it, you know about it. But it's basically it's a story that is really, really unhinged. But at the core of it is a really interesting dynamic about finding comfort when nothing else in the world makes sense, and what a person might do when they have to either say yes to that and choose to stay insane, or leave that aside and say goodbye to the one thing that made them feel normal, right?
Yeah.
So it's a visual novel from Japan, and at a certain point they were gonna, translate it to English and bring it over here, but they were like, let's kind of do like a little testing of the waters sort of thing. Let's make a comic adaptation. And keep in mind, the themes presented within this are nothing you would want associated at all with Sonic the Hedgehog. IDW creates Sonic the Hedgehog. And somehow IDW also published Saya no Uta's adaptation called Song of Saya. And the artwork put into the visuals of it, phenomenal. Oh my God, the artwork is so good. The writer did not have a translated version of Saya no Uta to go off of. The writer only had their wife, who was able to translate it and let him know what was going on with it. So to put in perspective the chances Saya no Uta had, the company that was making the adaptation didn't bother finding a translator to do the translation for the guy who was going to adapt the story. He only had any idea what the hell was going on because his wife was able to translate Japanese. And the story was so insanely butchered, where the whole crux of it is that the main character, because everything looks like a meat dimension, right? Like people look like monsters. Every wall, everything in the world looks like this like eldritch meat dimension.
It looks like Meat Canyon got his hands on it.
It looks like Meat Canyon just really didn't stop drawing. And he is essentially an awful person, or becomes an awful person through the experience of this, right? But the guy who did the adaptation, for whatever reason, made it so that everyone else was a crazy bad person, but the main character, totally a cool, good guy. And it changes everything about the story just on that one choice, where the main character is an entirely different person, and all the circumstances around them then are entirely different things. And it's like, what the hell are we even doing? You have this gorgeous artwork, and the story just like is so. Why did you? This isn't even an adaptation. Why did you adapt this? It's such an insane concept that it was ever made in the first place, and then the only thing that made it work, you went ahead and got rid of that and took it to the story. What the hell are we doing here? It's baffling. The story puts everything together. It doesn't matter how good that artwork is, right? It doesn't matter how good the artwork is in One More Day from the Spider-Man comic. It's also the most hated comic because the story is total buns and destroys the characters. It's insane.
And that
what a waste of good artists.
That is like the biggest thing for me is being. If you're going to take over a franchise, that's fine. Because it's always going to pass the baton. But there's a reason it's beloved.
Yeah.
And I know people are going to be like, well, it's not actually a living thing. It's just a story. You can do whatever you want with it. It's like you're treating it like fan fiction. And you're allowed to have fan fiction. But when fan fiction takes over the legitimate story, I don't know. I treat art as it is a human being, because I wouldn't want to treat a human being like this. So why would I treat the product of a human being like this?
Yeah.
And it's just, you don't, do you like the piece or not? Because sometimes you can tell, like, do you just like yourself more? And you just like having the power over this IP, or do you genuinely love these characters? Do you genuinely love who they are, even with their flaws? Because that's
which only,
bad.
Yeah. Like, that's so necessary for a story, which only makes it more baffling when they seem to hire like a person to write the story who's like, oh, I hated the original.
Like, I hated the original. Why are you touching it? Get off it, go. And here's the thing, like, a lot of those IPs I'm not even a fan of, and I'm just like, if anybody did this to my baby, I'd be upset.
I'd
Because-
hate this person.
That just
because-
immediately reminds me of the whole drama that went down with the Snow White remake.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's like
people
what?
attacked Rachel Zegler for that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like, for me, I've got this really loose opinion where if you want to base a movie or a story off of another story and then change things within that story because you're using it as a loose basis, that's fine. But like I look at the origins of a lot of these stories and I'm like, so just be honest. If you want to remake the story, that's fine. But don't remake it and then say it's the same thing. Just own it as something else. These stories are very old. Okay, these stories are very old. They can be retold in different ways. So own it as something else. Don't call it something it's not. Have more respect for the work than that. I don't have a problem with you choosing to do something else with it, but do something else with it and admit it. It's fine. You don't have to be like this. Because that's respectful to the source material too, is just to say, this is the original story, and this is an interpretation of a story based on that. They don't have to be the same thing.
Which brings us right back to Amazing Digital Circus. Because that's a story that did exactly that. Yeah, there's some inspiration from it. This is not an adaptation. It's not a better version. It's inspired. It's what if the same core idea of an AI with humans at its disposal, but it's a goofy circus AI.
Yeah, because Kane is not him. He doesn't act like
not
him.
even close.
No.
And some of the characters can, like, I've seen it said. I still haven't watched the finality, but like with Jax acting as like the main character in The Last Sacrifice in and I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream, and it's like I'm because of how loose everything else is, it really does feel just like that was the last thing. Like if I were to just watch a playthrough or read the book of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and then I went to sleep. And then I had a dream that was loosely based off it, and then that's what I made off of it. It's like, I don't know, like I see parallels, but it kind of like in a dream where there are parallels, but they may have been completely turned on their head what they mean altogether.
Yeah.
In other news, I am continually being referred to as a male. And this is great. This is hilarious. I love this.
People think that's a guy.
People think I'm a guy, and I'm okay with it. I'm very secure in my gender. I don't care. It's entertainment at this point. It's just like, they think I'm a man. Continue thinking that.
Is this like in what context are people assuming you are a man?
Well, so I just make redraws and stuff, and I've been posting them a lot, and people are really into it. And I think it started out as people just, just the generalized terms, or like my guy,
like everyone online
like
is a dude. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
But it's gotten to, I've been called homeboy, which I think that one's a little more pointed.
yeah, that definitely.
And then I keep getting called.
Typical.
I keep getting called sir, and I just got called Mr. Artist, so I think I'm a man now.
Hey, congratulations! Your penis will show up in the mail.
I think a part of the problem is like every time I've checked on there, your profile picture is Spamton.
Yes, it's like
Seems random.
And like the one thing I could possibly do, which I haven't done yet, and I don't know if I will, is that if someone makes a good gaster piece, but even that doesn't mean that I'm a girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna live like this from now on.
If you go out of your way to say that you're a woman, are you even really a woman?
I don't think so. I think that'd be trying too hard.
Yeah, it's trying too hard. You know, if you just are, you're not gonna tell anybody about it.
Besides, you can hide your identity that way.
Well, that's just it.
it.
That's just it. Like they don't have to know me.
Some stalker comes up to your door and they knock, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, no, I must be at the wrong house. I'm looking for a dude."
Is your brother home?
Is
It's like,
your brother home?
No, my brother is in a different state. Sorry.
Sorry.
Damn.
Now, part of me is like, is it just? I feel like it started out that way. I think it started out that people were just saying like the generalized terms because everyone is my boy, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
And like, sir, take this. Like, you could say that to anybody because it's just a meme, but it just stuck because I think people keep seeing that and assuming I'm a guy because I don't have anything in my description of who I am, what I am. But what they're also seeing is that I'm not pushing back either. I'm not saying I'm a girl or I'm a boy or I'm this or I'm that. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I do care enough to find this very entertaining, and I'm not gonna stop them.
Why would I ruin their fun? If they're having a good time.
See, if I'm one of the boys, I'm one of the boys. Let's go.
Yes,
I'm expecting that in the mail so I can throw it away and then call it harassment.
Yes, hello, timekeeper. I am struggling with my legs.
With your legs?
Not my legs, Moon's legs. Because he has to be such a fancy little
The
thing.
communal legs.
Him and his spider
Moon,
walks.
stop giving Anna so much trouble.
He usually behaves for me. What is this bullshit?
If you're not going to be responsible with those legs, I just might take them from you.
Moon is ignoring you on purpose.
I will take that as a yes.
Loof, are you dying?
I was dying.
Oh,
Am I
no.
alive now?
Yes.
Okay. No, I had to mute for a little bit, but I'm good now. What was the question? Hello?
Hello? Moon's getting the issue, and Roker was threatening Moon. A little bit.
I was just saying, if you're not going to be responsible with those legs, then you don't deserve to have them.
Oh, really?
They're the communal legs.
Oh, well, you know what? You know what? I'll take away your leg privileges. He tries, and then Roker just attaches his legs.
Yeah, they just pop off. Well, now what you going to do, smart guy?
Guys, those are fake.
What the heck? Drops them, and then they fly back up onto him.
They have like little drawstrings, like a pull string on a back of a toy.
Yes. Oh, cartoon physics of that.
Roker, I'm pretty sure I asked you not to mess around with my pups.
Fine. I guess I can respect the rules of the house if I'm going to hang out. That's the least I could do. I am very gracious, of course.
Right. Gracious. That's what he calls it.
Well, considering what I could do.
You can't do anything.
I think it's an
'cause you're
appropriate
doing some
word.
deal.
You did learn from the best.
No harm.
No harm, of course. Just a bit of fun.
Her ears just going back. It's literally just like
Just like that.
it's getting dark. Cliff, are you giving me your storms?
I'm giving you my storm. I knew you'd get it. I put 3 stamps on it. And also, don't forget to read the message that I left you on the storm. You know, it's a very important message.
Why is it so hot?
That's not what the message says. No. It says, rain, rain, go away, come away another day. Or come again another day. And then you won't get rain, and then you'll just get clouds, and it'll be even hotter.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep cool with all this fur?
Sorry, Anna.
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
Somebody's been spinning that race full speed, and still ain't doing nothing.
Why don't you take a trip to Alaska, since you have Alaskan fur? Oh my goodness.
Poor Eclipse can't even spin his race. His was flap.
It started. It started. Are you barking at the thunderstorm? Does it make you nervous? There's a couple who get nervous at thunderstorms.
My nose also getting some thunderstorms. They hide in the hallway.
Well, thunderstorms are very serious business.
Very serious.
They are. Very, very serious for the puppers. Serious snake.
Yeah, I also use Canva AI to stay unique, just like everyone else who uses it.
What?
Yeah, I just saw a commercial and it's like, I use Canva AI to stay unique. I was like, yeah, unique like everybody else who uses the exact same thing.
I'm so unique with my AI.
That everybody else is using.
Everyone else uses.
So unique.
Non-conforming in the exact same way.
Can you imagine? Stop using that AI. It's not a phase, Mom. I'm really cool for doing it.
Don't understand, Mom.
You don't understand it's the way of the future.
It's literally been me with my parents lately. It's the only way to keep up. No, it's fucking not. Pick up a pencil.
It's not. It's really not.
Look what I can do. I've literally done all of this in the past 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Hell yeah, you have.
It's not hard. Learn, damn it. Art can be fun and beautiful and amazing.
Well, no, I was talking to my mom about it, and I think it's a sad but funny thing. It's gonna take. It will Detroit become human, minus the heartache that comes with it, because it is gonna take all the jobs. But the thing that I find the most ironic is that, in order to keep the human spirit, art and music and all the art forms are what we use to feel human, and it was the very first thing it started to try to take. It's like, if you want to make it so that people don't have to work and they're just taken care of, then why is it that the AI, the first thing they took is one of the most human things? It is art.
Well, the truth is, it's because
ironic.
there's inhuman lizards who are running the whole operation.
You know what? I forgot about them.
Yeah,
I
it's
usually
them.
keep out of sight, out of mind, right?
Yeah. I personally
That is
don't
it.
blame AI for its own stuff. It's the people. It's the people running the AM that made AM deliberately run on evil.
Who made AM so hard? That's the problem. If we didn't AM so close to the sun.
AM so close.
Because they didn't give AM a love quotient. They gave AM a hate quotient.
Yeah, well, did they give a negative hate quotient? Because that's the
No.
other thing, like, you know. There we go.
Yeah.
There's this one. I was also talking to my mom about this. There's this one part in Fallout 4. It's a Robco exhibit thing where they were trying to sell the Mr. Handies, and it's this really funny encounter because this whole place, it's really cool, but there's different sections, and the gimmick of this area is that each location, or is it specifically the restaurant location, there's a gimmick where the Mr. Handies are misinterpreting the rules of robotics. And so they keep breaking the rules, but it's not that they're breaking the rules, it's that they're reinterpreting what they mean. And so they're constantly trying to kill you. And you can see the remnants of other people from the past when they're not wrong, they're just not right. And that's the problem. It's like there's a wrong interpretation, but it's still an interpretation. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are we going to have AI jail? Like, you broke the AI laws here? Because we do that to humans. If you break the law, you go to jail. It's like, if you break these human decency laws, we've got a corner. You gotta go sit in it.
Oh yeah, I think that honestly just makes sense.
It's like, do we have an AI box? Sit in the corner. You have to pay a fee if you want to get out early. You gotta give us your crypto if you want to get out.
Go ahead, turn over your V-Bucks. Thank you very much.
No.
Is V-Bucks still a thing?
As long as Fortnite's a thing, V-Bucks are a thing, right?
Yeah.
Them's the
Sometimes I
rules.
forget
I don't
Fortnite's
make
still a
them.
thing.
They just got Amazing Digital Circus characters.
They did.
Actually.
I don't pay attention to Fortnite stuff. I don't care much for
How can you not pay attention to everything Fortnite?
Because I don't
It's so-
play it, nor do I care. There's another hot take from Elfie.
She don't give a crap.
There's other games that I have my eye on. Anyway, Delta Rune tomorrow, guys.
Delta tomorrow. Factually, definitely. Not cope. Definitely.
Definitely not in 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks now.
Less than. Oh, right! Yes!
Coy's gonna play it first. I'm gonna wait till she's done with it. I'm gonna avoid spoilers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you nothing, but I'm gonna have the deets. I'm gonna have deets.
I might may well do a playthrough of it since I finished chapter 4 finally. Then, whatever happens, I'm gonna cry.
Probably. Oh yeah.
Probably. She
I
killed
I
me.
s- I snagged the bingo card.
Oh.
Yeah, I've always threatened to do that for like New Year's and stuff, and then I'm always too lazy and I forget about it. Like the amount of things I could have had on a bingo card that would have been really obscure, and I already would have won. You know what I mean?
What's on your bingo card?
Well, yeah. So I snagged one, and I changed a couple of them. I changed a couple of them to fit me. So like they were saying like the night reveal, and I was like, no, the night shows up. I don't think we're gonna get a reveal of the night, but the night
No, it'd
showing
be
up.
insane, yeah.
The night showing up is more likely, but still not super likely. So there's that.
I think it's a little too early for the night to be revealed yet.
It's
Yeah.
insane to think that the night would be revealed this soon to me.
Well, and then we just met like the actual night. Like we just met them in chapter
Yeah.
3.
And then friend reveal, I think that's still also too early, but I left it there because I was like, yeah. Papyrus, I also left there because I need that. I just need that in my life.
That's for me.
I need it. It's, one of theirs that they had, and I left it because I didn't cry last time, but who knows? I might cry this time. It's I cry. I cry is one of the.
Is it spelled CRY or CRI?
It is CRY. They spelled it
Okay.
grammatically.
That's
Ask
fine. I won't hold it against them.
Ask Gorboss, I don't know. Shelter code get. New soul mode, that would be cool. I'm interested in if we get another one of those.
Like,
Because they
throw a
only.
little Muppet
Yeah.
in there.
Because what's funny, though, is that we've got 4 chapters now, and there was only one alternate soul mode aside from red.
Oh yeah, it's just green, huh?
This whole time, it was, oh no, you're right. We've got 2. We've got 2. We've got yellow and green.
Oh, which one was yellow again?
That was Spampton.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But he's not a well, neither is Gerson. So it's the secret
The
bosses
Gerson
that have
person.
done that.
So
Mhm.
red, yellow, green. Wait a minute. Hold on. Orange sand, purple, yellow,
Purple.
green.
I like green.
Trains.
Another one, I don't actually remember what they had there. It's something about sands. Or no, that's what it was. They said sands in the dark world, and I was like, I don't know about that. But I replaced it with Sorial teaser because I don't think it's canon, but I do think it keeps getting teased. And it either makes people really happy or pisses them off. And I think they are just friends, but I'm gonna qualify it. If there's more like Sans hanging out with Tori or talking about Tori, because I almost made it Sans your mom joke.
Hey, I hold on.
Which is Sans your mom joke will also qualify for that slot because Sorial teaser. And then I changed another one to Spamton and Tenna Talk. I don't think that one's gonna happen. But I'm still sus because of the fact that they were both in the trailer. Just weird. Because it might be it is the greatest hits. Because that's what people were saying. But it's just weird. Those were your greatest hits?
That's now.
It's a little specific.
Okay. So I have a working theory that I had in the past that I am starting to think is right. So
I think it's left.
We got. Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's down.
so the War of the Souls that you see in the Omega Boss the Omega Flowey boss fight are cyan, orange, dark, integrity, like, you know, patience, bravery, integrity, purple. I'm reading them out of order, but yeah, it's just like the color. Okay, the color is cyan, orange, dark blue, purple, green, and yellow. In reverse, we have seen yellow, and we have seen green. I have a feeling the next one is going to be purple. If we are going in reverse order of Omega Flowey, which it looks like we are, because the last soul color was it green? Was Undyne green? Was the soul color that
Undyne was green? Yeah.
was green? Okay, well it looks like it might be going in reverse Omega Flowey order. So first would be yellow, second would be green, and then the next one, if it is going in reverse order from the Omega Flowey, it would be purple. Which would be Muffet.
The only thing that gets in the way is like there's 7 flowers, right? Or there's 6 flowers.
There are 6 human souls.
Okay, so there's 6 soul modes. Do we see all the? Well, because the cyan, that soul mode.
Cyan is patience.
Yeah, that's the one. We haven't seen those kinds of attacks yet, and we haven't seen the orange attacks either, because those two usually go together, because those are the ones where you have to move through the attack if it's orange, or you have to stop through the attack when it's cyan.
And we've seen dark blue before, which is integrity, and that's when, soul turns blue, you have to jump over everything.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they might be very similar to how they were in the Omega Flowey boss fight. Because Flowey uses the power of the souls against us, and with orange as bravery and cyan, orange, I can't remember what that was, but was it cyan / patience? Wasn't it dancing? Wasn't that?
Actually, the cyan soul is the one that we see in the trailer with the knife.
Oh wait, really?
Yes.
Oh well, shit. I didn't realize I saw a soul in the trailer that had a knife.
Yeah. The cyan soul is the one with the knife. Yeah, it's like the toy knife, I think. Anyway, that's the one where you have to dodge the knives, and that's the one that's in the trailer for chapter 5.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's what they all say. But do they know?
I don't know, but I can hear thunder coming along.
I've also been like, for a while now, I've been thinking about what would the purple soul mode even. Would we have to find another spider? Because that soul mode is very particular. And it works a lot for Muffet specifically. Because of what she is. So I've been wondering what, if we do get a playful soul mode, who would even use it? Because it's the latter one. You gotta jump.
Something that kind of just
Puts
like
you on
popped
the
in my
spot.
head. We've had the internet, the television, and all we're missing is the radio. And the radio works on a lot of waves and wires. Uh-oh.
That is
We just lost Scream, I think. We good? We're experiencing lagging, I think.
I think
I have returned.
Welcome back.
OBS says we're okay, but YouTube says we are experiencing buffering.
When I go to YouTube, what do I see? Well, when I click live, it's pretty. I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it says we're on a 4 status right now, but it's probably because of the storm coming in.
Oh, I never said hello to Timekeeper. Hello, Timekeeper.
I said hello to them. I don't know if they stayed or hooked. There we go. We're back. Okay, we're back to excellent. Okay.
Floof.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the people who created the alphabet?
Oh, here we go again.
I don't know. I mean, I use the alphabet fairly well. Thank you.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think that the letter M, sensibly, reasonably, factually speaking, is the evolved form of the letter N?
No, I think it's the default form of W.
Oh.
Okay, see, hold on. Now you're cooking, okay? All right. So the reason I brought this up is I was saying earlier, I was like, I had this thought earlier this week that I kind of hate the people that created the alphabet because the vowels are not all bunched together at the beginning. And why would you not do that? There's vowels and consonants are two entirely separate categories. Why do you not put all the vowels together? That's just simple organization, right? And then why does the letter N come before the letter, or why does letter M come before the letter N? Because clearly M is the evolved form of N, right? N has one hump, M has two. But it should be NMW. Because, no, W shouldn't even be W, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's not. It doesn't even look like a U. If anything, W should be double V, right? That's another one. Hold on, that's another one. What's wrong with these people? The W isn't shaped like a U. It's shaped like a V, the way that we typically put it.
Hear me out. Okay, would U be the under-evolved form of N? And would they be two different species that just happen to look alike? Because there are some, like maybe there was M and N got separated, like two different countries and became two whole other species. And so now W is like either the evolved form or the pre-evolved form of N, and then U is the evolved form or pre-evolved form of N.
You know, I think we need to make the alphabet Pokemon universe. I think we need to. I think we need to just put it together.
Okay. But there is the unknown to think about that.
Grammatical symbols. Where do periods and exclamation points and question marks and commas, semicolons? What the hell even is a semicolon?
Where the comma goes in the alphabet, it goes after every single letter.
And a period is at the end. And maybe at the beginning.
No.
Wait, does that make the period God if it's the beginning and the end? The period is just Arceus.
Oh, God is the alpha and the omega. So.
To break this conspiracy theory, to go back to the previous conspiracy theory before YouTube broke on me. Yeah, we have gotten the TV world and the internet world, but we have not gotten the radio world.
And that's if we're going to get one of those.
That's a very big if.
Because part of me wonders, so we're going to get the garden, and we got the church. So I'm wondering if, I think it might be more room-based than object-based, and the objects are subject to their room.
Yes.
Are you talking about like the dark world being summoned in a room creates a world based off the room?
Yeah, so like the reason that we got Queen, so something that's kind of difficult is that clearly there are memories attached to Queen because she was one of the player pieces between Chris and probably Noelle when they would play together in the living room, and King would be there. So they had the playing cards in there that they were playing make-believe with. And they had Queen there, so the laptop was there. And so she had her kingdom with her, inside her because she's a computer. And then you had Tenna in back, as Ram says. So he was there in the living room watching all this happen. So Queen is the ruler, but the reason that we have a computer world or a cyber world is because it was in the library, in the computer lab. And then she was just the de facto ruler because she's the most advanced and because she's really bossy. So she decided she was the top dog. And so everyone was beholden to her. And then Tenna, TV world makes sense because he is the nexus of entertainment in the entire room. Like the hymnal is there, but he's really a footnote of a footnote. And then the couch, we get to see the couch, but what is the reason to go into the living room? Well, it's always been for Tenna, and Tenna is the head honcho. He thinks he's the most important, so he is the most important, and everyone is beholden to him, just the same as Queen. And then with King, he ruled with 3 other rulers in the Card Kingdom. And then looking at the room, I think the reason the hierarchy even worked the way it did is because I'm wondering if his card in particular was at the top of that cabinet, and that everybody else is at the bottom of the cabinet, so it's the different levels of the castle. He's the cabinet. And so he might just so happen to be there. But I've also wondered if Darkners make up their own reasons as to why something happens. Kind of like what humans do with God, right? Is like, why is this the way it is? Well, if we don't have direct contact and we can't just ask him and get, direct answers, a lot of the times we just make stuff up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think
like they exist in a world. Yeah, they exist in a world that has been affected by Lightners, but they don't know how Lightners think.
Yeah, so they just have to assume why, and I feel like that's why I wonder how much of their story is wrong. And it's not wrong to them, but it's wrong because they misunderstand how Lightners work and which honestly makes it like an eldritch horror for them because they want to communicate with God, but God is just stepping on them because the Lightners don't know. The Lightners just know to try to take care of things so that they don't break and they don't have to buy another one. And so the Darkners might misinterpret even that as love. When to Darkners, it's just practical. And I think that's part of what makes it scary for them too.
Which is why Rousey's here with the whole "we're not real."
Yeah, because Rousey might have a lot of reasons to be detached. And the prophecy probably is a big part of that. But yeah, if you don't understand why Lightners do what they do, you have to create meaning from it just to comfort yourself.
Okay, so wait, what do you think about the church then? Like in terms of the dark world that was brought out there, right? Because there isn't some particular entity that it's mostly derived from, as you would have with King, Tenna, and Queenie.
So with that world, that one is very free range, isn't it? Because there's a lot of objects, and they're all beholden to what they are, and in the context that they are. And that's where the whole thing. This is the thing that I wonder how much influence things that we have not seen has on the worlds that we do get to see. Because what Ram said really stuck in my cotton. Because the way Ram talked about how Chris and presumably Noelle would play with these objects like they were toys, including Ram, and it made Ram feel special. How much of these personalities, you look at Spamton and Tenna and the fact that they have a history, how much are their personalities completely bent and morphed by events we have no idea about. And so their importance is probably also based on that. So a child would probably look at a TV and say, this is your room. Because you're what I always pay attention to when I'm here. You're the reason I'm here. And then with a laptop, well, it's Noelle's, I think it's also that Noelle's dark world, or she was part of, maybe not mental, like not consciously part of its creation, but she became part of how it was morphed because Queen pays a lot of attention to her because Noelle paid a lot of attention to Queen and has an attachment to Queen. And so how much of that is subconscious too is that she's already played with Queen as being a queen. So of course she's going to be the queen of this world too. And so I think it would almost be more of so with King it would be where he's literally placed and then the making up what they had to, because the Lightners, and I think that's the other thing with the first world, they had been abandoned. So they had to completely make up their own rules, their own reasons for why they had been abandoned, and are they going to come back, and what are we supposed to do, and this is what this, how we interpret this or that, because we have no way to understand why these things are happening. And then with the second world, you had Lightners more directly tied to how the world worked, because of the relationship between a Lightner like Noelle and her laptop that she used to play with as a kid and pretend had a personality. And then in the third world, Tana is very obvious because Chris has a tie-in. And I love the idea that people have said that, that Tana is everything that Chris doesn't like about their dad.
That is hilarious. I never thought about that.
It's like, hey Chris, it's your dad, and it's literally everything you don't like about him. And then with the church one, I don't know how much because Chris probably went to church all the time because of Toriel, right? Because she's the choir director, and Chris used to play piano and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the knight definitely made that fountain. So the attachment would have been Gerson. Gerson becomes the ruler, but Gerson was resurrected because of the importance of him to the person who made the fountain. Which is why I think that I think the answer, going in circles until I get to answering the question, is that Gerson is the de facto ruler because of who made it, who made the fountain. And the
is it Gerson or is it the priest?
Like who made it?
Yeah, because it could have also been the priest, and if he summons it, then his father or his grandfather, Gerson, would be the most significant. Yeah, if he would be the single most significant thing to him in the church.
Yeah, and that's the real question is, like, we think the knight is the one who made the fountain, but is it possible that the priest made it first? He made the first fountain, and then the knight used the fountain that was already made to try to make another one.
I'm starting to think it is the priest. I never considered it before, but
yeah, and the reason some people think that the knight did it is because they think that the knight is Des, and that Des would have had him as a preschool teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Or an elementary teacher or whatever. And so no. She would have had him as, because Alphys took over his role. So it would have been an even more recent teacher to her. And so that also makes sense that it could either be Des Knight, if that's what we're going with, or it could be the priest. I know his name. Why am I forgetting his name? But yeah, because Gerson always seems like he's the de facto ruler. It's just he's so different from everybody else because he's like Yubaba, but super chill. He's like not villainous in any capacity, while the others misunderstood, but I think that's also because he's not truly a Darkner. He's an echo of an actual person.
Yeah, and so that means that from his perspective, he's, you know, and it very much seems like if he is just essentially Gerson revived, that guy had a great head on his shoulders, was very happy with the life that he lived, had a family that he loved. He was at peace and ready to die. So when he comes back, he's just like, oh, well, this is nifty. Whereas, you know, King, he's already been spoken to with the, what you call it, by the night, right? And I mean, I'm not going to speak too much on King's motivations, but with Tenna and Queenie, it's much more obvious. Where Queenie, she is like, oh, we can do good things for people. Yeah, wouldn't this be nice? Yeah, okay, that sounds great. Sure. And then she finds out about the prophecy, and she's like, oh, oh shit, I wouldn't have done that if I knew all that stuff, right? Like with her, yeah, right. Like for her, it's a complete just misunderstanding as to why she did all her stuff. And with Tenna, it's very much a desperate need that was exacerbated on, or not, but used against him by the knight, right?
Yeah.
It's like they have damage, which is why they're motivated into being the villains, but also still lovable at the same time. But Gerson had nothing. Gerson's just like, oh, cool, I'm here. And then like the knight's like, well, I can't convince Gerson to do anything. That guy's a badass. He didn't care. I can't sway him away from goodness. He's awesome.
Well, and also depending on what the knight's motivation is, it might not even be necessary. Because like Tenna was a very good tool, and it's interesting that Tenna not only says that the knight talked to him, but that Chris talked to him.
Yeah.
And it's like Tenna was stuck between a rock and a hard place, because that's something unique that Gerson gets. That's something that he has that the others don't, and that is purpose. He already lived his life as a Lightner, where he gets to make his own purpose. The problem is when you look at Darkners trying to make their own purpose, they turn into Spamton.
Yeah.
They don't get to do that. They don't get to step outside of their roles, which is the whole thing, right? The whole thing. One of the antagonists is fate at this point. Fate and time are their antagonists in this game.
Yeah.
Because they don't stop. And I think that's why Spamton, to me, is very important, is that he is an example of what happens when you're tired of your role, meaning that you get thrown away all the time, and that's all you will ever amount to. Lightners usually get more choice than that. He doesn't. And he's an example of what happens to Darkners when you flip the bird to fate, and fate flips the bird back. And then turns you into a puppet. Because guess what? If you're not going to follow the rules, I'll make you follow the rules. And you will do as you're told, because you're too much of a wild card. And so what happened to Jevil? Same freaking thing, but he got to keep his autonomy. He just isn't allowed to be with anybody else, and he's lonely for the rest of his existence.
Yeah, he got put in the AI corner.
He did. He's busy gambling and sleeping and saying he can do anything.
Anything.
And I think that's why I have one of the perspectives I do on Darkners, is that they're very beholden to their people. But I think the ones that are happy because they're being used don't question these things, and they complete the hierarchy because it makes sense to them, because they are happy. And then you've got the people like with Jevil, he found out whatever he found out, and then nothing mattered anymore, so he just wanted to do what he wanted to do, because who gives a rip? And then with Spamton, his mind was broken, because the way I see it with him, his is actually really sad. So people hate on him all the time because like he's just an asshole, and I'm like, okay, go from this perspective. You're homeless and poor. Then society love bombs the crap out of you. and then they take it all away and they leave you in the dust and nobody comes back for you, no one looks for you, nobody answers your calls. Tell me how you'd feel after that. It's one thing to be in the pits of hell and not know anything else. But when you have tasted what it's like to be loved and then they strip it away, that destroys a person. Psychologically, I think he's doing fine for what he had to deal with. Because, like, yeah, I think he's an antagonist. I don't think he's a villain. I pity him. Because it makes sense. Like people are like, well, he wants everyone to die in the weird route. Here's the thing. The way he was treated after his fall from grace, everyone treated him as if he was dead. At this point, he probably thinks he's returning the favor. The Addisons won't. They say we don't talk about that here. Those were that was the essentially his family. He is also an Addison. He's not fully Addison, but he's part of. They don't even talk about him until he's dead.
Talk about Bruno here.
He lives in the trash. He's constantly kicked out of the castle. Like, what do you want from this man?
How is nobody like actually animated? We don't talk about Bruno to Spamton. And
We
the
don't talk
Addisons.
about Spamton. No.
Or made a parody cover or anything.
Literally. I hate to derail the.
Is it that time?
Yeah, it's that time, and I don't know when this storm's coming in, so I don't want it to break everything.
That's fair.
We're gonna end stream here and be back for more chaos, and I don't know what we'll do next week. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to finish this as much as I can, so we can put it out and get done with it, and move on. Once Deltarune comes out, we'll be playing more of that. Koi will finish it and be ready with the deets will walk me through it so y'all can see my reaction and hear me go full on Markiplier.
Yes, I'm sure we're all going to enjoy you having a wonderful time.
Shut up, Broker. Nobody asked. Anyway, make sure you guys be kind to somebody because you never know what it might mean to someone. And we'll see you guys next time for another wonderful, relaxed, and fun stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, someone made a good point. Jeffel turns into the